Good evening, everyone. It is I, your most favorite Arknight streamer, Alyssciel. So yeah, well, as much as I want to do Stronghold Protocol today, I'm still not done with the Lappland event actually. No Lappland event. Yeah, I think Lappland event finishes first before the Stronghold Protocol, right? That's why. I wanna finish it first actually. Sorry. Sorry, Vertoon. Sorry, because yeah, seriously. I need to have it finished actually. So, Also for some reason I can't really yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I wanna get the stuff. I wanna get the I wanna get the rewards and stuff. Yeah. Stronghold addiction is real. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, it's fine though. Hello, good evening, Yuri. Hi. So I'm actually just using my phone right now to actually see chat because my YouTube what you call it, my YouTube studio is not showing my chat, by the way, which is kind of annoying. But you know what, it is what it is. That's just how YouTube is right now. 2 days left before the Rio shoot capstone. Yeah, I'll probably use my tickets. I'm just gonna use like my tickets and then just if I don't get her there, I'm just gonna shard her next week. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't really mind. I am patient. I have not had luck for a while now, so that's just how things are. 6,600 lunacy. Let's go. Okay. Okay, just let's get started because there's like reading and stuff. Na 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 na. Yeah, it's see the thing is the Sora identity, the Don Quixote identity, basically just spoiled the entire betrayal thing. So as soon as you saw Sora, it's like, oh my god, this bitch is gonna. Oh wait, I shouldn't call her bitch. This weird ass woman is gonna betray us. Also, hello Delps, welcome. Skibidi Toilet 6767. Am I right, people? I don't even know what I said. But yeah, so let's get started. Because we're gonna continue with where we left off last time. She's finger! Scadi Altar skin, the red one is so hot. Of course it is hot. Unfortunately, I don't have Scadi Altar, so I'm not gonna be able to use it either way. It is what it is. Judge Lavinia, the Vulpo was just sighted in this area. She's a sharp one, practically stays in a new place every day. We investigated every place she's been and only figured out her approximate location. Ingrid Venezia. Back in law school, my jurisprudence professor mentioned the name once, but it didn't even come to my mind last night. She told us Syracuse's cruel and inconflictive atmosphere stems not from the local races here, but originates from the land itself. A rationale for how a gentle Vulpo could turn into a Vulpo even more ruthless than a wolf after coming to Siracusa, and our laws are to reign in this sort of inevitable evolution. Yeah, yeah, just don't let her fulfill the prescript and you'll be fine. Because the more she fulfills the prescript, the more fucked are you're gonna be. Yeah. Ah, yes, the normal Limbus experience. Let's go. Ingrid has more than 20 criminal records spread out between 5 nomadic city courts, each one corresponding to a spike in the Venezia's influence in the area. The family has also always tried their best to keep her away from any revenge killings or court trials. Rumor has it that the Venezia senior even favored her of more than his actual daughter. But in 1094, Ingrid suddenly left the familia because she got pregnant. She leg locked what's his name? You know, Suzuran's father. Left? More accurately, she defected. Venezia Trucking expanded their business to Terni then. Familia Tancredi was already provoking the other side so they could plunder the local alloy deposits. The conflict intensified and eventually escalated into a gang war. The two Grave Hall familiae were practically locked in a cycle of violence, and they even tried to put a hit out on Venezia Senior. Ingrid went into a killing spree, taking down more than 10 of the Tancredi's made men. Strange thing is, when Signora Cecilia personally came down and the two familiae finally managed to start negotiations, Ingrid ignored the Don's order to stop and continued her slaughter. I saw the records, the stuff she did. Freaks me out even now. Oh my god, Shi Yihua. Motive? Unclear. Anyway, Ingrid basically challenged Senora Cecilia's authority with her actions, but vanished without a trace after that. The entire Familia Venezia was blamed for this, and they almost met the same fate as Familia Texas. The young judge imagines the Volpo taking lives in the city, along with the smile that never left her face while they were at the winery yesterday. Yeah. Like, look at her. Does that look like a face of a killer? She's just all ears. Except school zones. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. What's that all about? Man. Yeah, Suzuran's mom. Yeah. Vulpes Folia. Ingrid. Judge. A top killer from a familia with many murder cases under her hands, suddenly appearing in Nuova Bolsini right in time for Carnevale. We can't let her move as she pleases. You mean, the familia here have all passed their background checks. Every member and weapon is registered and strictly regulated. Someone like Ingrid is likely to act as another person's blade, regardless of whether she knows it or not. We need to capture her first at all costs. Certain Sinclair is kind of like Leon Kennedy. Not even close. Not even close. I think Leon Kennedy can deal with the index nurse father. Am I right, guys? If the information about her and her daughter is accurate, I'm sure she's headed towards a certain place. The vineyard looks toward an inconspicuous sign not far away from them. Rhodes Island, a branch office. They immediately knew that she was gonna go to the Rhodes Island office. Amazing. The shop I often go to source materials is about to close for Carnivale. We'll need to update our reserve count on the terminal in advance. How's Vigil's doing? The land ship dispatched the doctor to the hospital, but we haven't gotten any news since. Dunno, the support mission this time has a higher confidentiality level, and I don't have enough clearance to check his latest data. I looked for Penance earlier, and she seems hesitant to share too much to us. Let's trust our colleagues. We just need to complete our support logistical work. There's a new notice on PRTS. Approved. Application to increase security level of Nova Volsini branch office. Requested by Penance? Luna Cub. There's a Rhode Island safe house here too. I see Rhodes Islanders are like Tusk's beast. Dig many hideouts for themselves. Don't attract any attention. Focus on recovering my strength. Luna Cub huddles between the ceiling and the ventilation duct, rubbing her empty belly with some frustration. I smell something sweet, like honey. No, I need to focus. Got to sharpen my arrows while time is on my side. I can eat first? But Agnesi, didn't you say I have to be patient while I'm out hunting? My stomach can wait. I don't want you to lose. Yep, I'll do everything else as you say, except for this. I don't want to let you down. How expensive is Virgilius's clothes? It's actually designer made. Yeah. Luna Cub hides in a corner, grabbing her bow and taking aim, almost instinctively. Not a wolf. Kind of smell that Agnesi hates. My nose isn't as sharp enough to tell which one you are. But I know one of you is hiding in here. You have 10 seconds to leave this place. I'll wait for you outside. Of course, it won't be hard for me to get around Rhodes Island employees to deal with you, but I'd rather not take the risk. Yeah, most likely. So do me a favor, I'm trying my best to avoid leaving a bad impression on Lisa's co-workers. I guess there's no more room for discussion. A timely response. Interesting. I suggest everyone put their weapons down. We've sealed the exits and activated all defense systems, so let's not make it any worse. Is that a trap for me? Trap? It's just a regular security system at work. He probably has degrees. He probably has like a doctor's degree. Yeah. Rhodes Island truly does not disappoint. I assure you, we're just protecting our own assets, miss. If the two of you could just wait a moment, the government will soon take things over from here. Agnesi, any ideas how to get out of here? Agnesi? Agnesi, where are you? We meet again, Ingrid. An unregistered visitor using a deadly weapon inside the city and vandalizing assets belonging to a legitimate company. This time you will have to come with me for an investigation. And her? Ingrid points at the girl who is still warily observing the situation developing around her. We'll bring her along too. Agnesi needs me. My hunt hasn't ended yet. Lamau, get hungry, idiot. Everyone present turns to look at the source of the sound in unison. We'll get some food for you. Please, Senora Venezia, I don't wish to have the police act. You want to protect her? That is something for us to consider. Alright, I'll come along. Only because you have my respect, Lavinia. Judge Lavinia, we're done with with our pre-registrations. The rest of the process will be a breeze. I said I'd cooperate, didn't I? Leanne told me about the game. You're in it too? Like her? Lavinia looks at Luna Cub. Grazie mille for the honey biscuits. Luna Cub gobbles down her food as she keeps her eyes on everyone around her. So can I leave already? I have important things to do. I'm no Fang, Lavinia. I told you I'm just another mother in search of justice for her daughter. Hands off my bow. Yeah, I know. I know, the guard operator, yeah. I mean, I played IS a lot back then. I don't play it as much anymore. Because I just don't have time. I have like a lot of things to do actually. But here I am streaming because, you know, you guys are important to me. Judge, shouldn't we take her in? What if? Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Remember me, Luna Cub? Don't be rash, the police have already locked down this area. Stay by my side, it'll be good for all of us. You can trust me. Only trust Agnesi. Bernardo trusted me too. He's dead. This heir still lives. Dr. P? I don't know, man. I'm not really a big Arknights channel, you know. I don't even make Arknights videos. I'm just streaming Arknights nowadays. I really thought that I could actually become like part of the Arknights community. And then I realized that freaking Guardian Z can become like an Arknights content creator. I'm like, what the fuck? I have not even seen Guardians that do Arknights, by the way. But you know what? Yeah, it is what it is. He showed up a while back. Oh yeah, that was one time, right? Also, I love Starbucks. I'm gonna get into the community if I drew Lappland Bloods. Yeah, let's go. And can I actually do that? Maybe I should be doing that. Maybe, I don't know. I want to ask Agneshe about this, but she hasn't been replying me for a while. Stay with me, and you won't have to worry about getting into trouble. You'll have more time to contact Agneshe too. Ingrid quietly watches Lavinia as she persuades Lunacog. The girl covered with a wild scent is hesitating. Ingrid knows an opportunity approaches. If Lavinia can get Agnes's fang under control, that will save Ingrid a lot of trouble. Yeah, that. Yeah, but he got kicked out though. He got kicked out. It's actually really funny because I saw, you know the reason why I actually learned about Zet being part of the Arknights creator program is when he was already kicked out because of and it was Supa who actually answered him, who actually tweeted it. I'm hardly a new player now, by the way. It's like, I think it's already like 7 months since I started playing Arknights. I don't think I'm a new player anymore. React to operators' themes. See, the only reason why I'm actually able to even get like people, I guess like people in the first place is because I've already built my channel ever since like during the pandemic. Actually, I started making vids back in the pandemic. The other Fang in hiding will surely come to her. You notified me earlier. This misunderstanding we're having here could have been settled in a much more decent manner. Long time no see, Sorella. Senor Antonio. Salve, Judge Lavinia. I made my way here just to submit the required documents and company testimonials to help Ingrid Venezia complete her identification and registration. You. Leave this to me, Sorella. We Venezias have always been happily cooperative with the government. Your Honor, I know Ingrid's recent actions have violated a couple of rules in Nuova Volsini, but I believe none of them are serious. How they met? Yeah. Honestly, I'm not yet sure how to like power scale Ryoshu's Arayashiki, you know. Man, hey guys, it's me, Alyssciel. I'm about to react on Arknights OSTs. I have only played Arknights for 7 months. And I used to be and I'm actually more of a freaking like a Project Moon person. I don't know. I don't think that hook is actually it's actually attractive enough, maybe. I don't know. Let's see, not registering on entry, using personal weapons in public spaces. Oh, and vandalizing legitimate company assets, yes? Yes. Regarding the last item, Venezia Trucking will discuss compensation with the involved company as soon as we are able. Senor Venezia, you can just tell me what you want. Bail, I'd like to bring my sister back home. Everyone misses her so much. Wait, Antonio. I didn't want to drag the family in. There's no need for you to fight with City Hall for me. It's not just for you, Sorella. It is for the familia too. You may have your own opinions, but Papa and I still regard you as one of ours. I want every Venezia to have a clean record in Nuova Volsini. Besides, there's no need to censor the word familia here. Everyone knows it's the foundation of our very lives. Nuova Volsini just wants a declaration from us. Forgive me for my candidness, Judge Lavinia. Almost at 20k, yeah. Almost at 20k. But have you seen the normal videos that I post? They barely get 1k. they barely get 1k, 2k, yeah. Out of the posts that I have, it barely none of them yeah, well, none of them kind of has any like anything, any, you know. It's actually pretty embarrassing. Me, I beat the no, I have not beaten the main stages yet. So yeah, I told you guys I'm gonna share this only during stream. There are some events that yeah. I understand your company's enduring cooperative nature with us relies on both sides being honest with each other. However, are you sure you want to stake the entire company's reputation to vouch for Ingrid, Senor Venezia? Why not? It would have been the same without the old Don. Venezia Trucking will ensure the government that Ingrid Venezia will not step afoul of the law during her post-bail probation period. If you find any clear evidence of her doing so, I will personally accompany her at court. Lavinia's head hurts. The other party's request does comply perfectly with standard procedures. Why is Antonio Aura farming? Yeah. Gotta farm aura whenever you can, you know. Otherwise, you're gonna get into aura death. Oy. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I don't post as many regular vids now. Most of the posts that I have are like shorts. Yeah, it's almost always shorts. Ingrid does have a right to be released on bail, but it shouldn't happen now. I can't refuse you, can I? You really excel at dealing with the government, Signore. Yes, I know you're not the inflexible type. After all, I can clearly tell you know our little friend here with the huge bow, and you have no problems with her actions either. Andiamo, Sorella. Someone else will handle the formalities for you. I know why you're back in Syracuse. We can help you with Lisa's matter. Actually, yeah. Venezia, are you involved as well? Ah! What's wrong? I just got bitten by a tusk beast that came out of nowhere. A tusk beast? Wait, where's Luna Cub? Isn't she right next to... She suddenly freezes. There's only air. Where did she go? Your Honor, we just engaged with a very agile individual. She was mumbling something about the wilderness survival skills and an Agnesi. We couldn't stop her. We sent some men to chase after her. I got it. Bro, she just ran. Yeah, those ears are very good for petting. See, the thing is, for me, I'm not a pure fox. Agnesi is like one of the wolves in that thingy. You know that game where yeah. I don't know. I need more clarification with the entire lore actually. Maybe I should have bigger ears. but then again, I'm just gonna be like any other fox girl VTuber. To be honest, I thought we'd never get a chance to see each other again until the familia started considering an expansion on Higashi, sister. Stop calling me that, Antonio. We were never that close and I'm no longer part of the family. Alright. Judging from their attitude towards you, I see that you'll be the next Don. You're looking more and more like the Don. Not just your attitude, but your appearance as well. Your ears and tail, did you become more like Bella after your marriage? Or have you gotten some work done? Ingrid, why are you still like this? You don't like it when people make fun of you, but you don't hold back when you're on the offensive. Really now? It's been a while, Ingrid. Papa and I missed you very much. He took you in and raised you as his own. When I joined the familia, you were the one he trusted the most. He loved you as much as his own daughter. But that chap who fled here from Bolivar and became a hired thug to avoid starving to death, he didn't know a soul here and could only tuck his tail and try his best. Combat-wise, within the wolves, he wasn't much stronger. What could he possibly offer such a big familia in exchange for a place on his own? Be it a Vulpo's compassion for a Pero, or the most reliable member of the Familia doing it to appease her subordinates. Basically, I wouldn't be standing here today if you hadn't helped me out. You're overthinking it. The Dawn cares about many things, but decency will always top the list no matter what. You'll never let family members exclude or fight each other. That wasn't my point, Ingrid. Oh. I have to become Venezia Jr. That is my way of repaying what you did. 6 years ago, the day we fought the Tancredis, and it felt like it would never end. You were the one who pulled me out from the pile of corpses. Pile of corpses like the mountain of smiling bodies. Let's go! I didn't do it for you. Lisa was only 9 when she was hurt doing the Tancredis plot to assassinate the Dawn. I don't care who orchestrated it. They should all perish. I know, I'm just admitting the fact that you saved my life. Enough with the niceties. Both you and him have more important things to deal with. When I had just arrived here, I was collecting information when I overheard some wise guys at the bar bragging about your achievements. Antonio went with the Venezia Senior and asked to meet with Senora Cecilia, and then sat at the negotiation table alone. Even though the other party gave him a hard time, he still managed to save a factory in Terni for the Venezias. Look at you now, at what you wanted. It should have been you instead. But you insisted on going your own way and escaping Syracuse. You may be a Vulpo, but I personally think you're more of a Syracusan than anyone else. I've never forgotten the first time I followed you in a mission. You were ambushed in an alley and a blade scratched your face. There was so much blood I wanted to send you to the hospital. But you said our opponents think we're dead, so now's the best time to get them while their guard is lowered. You need to be fiercer, pero living in a Syracusan familia means living life on the edge. You may lose everything at any moment. If you aren't prepared for this, then you better run back to Bolivar. You always did everything better than the rest of us. You were my role model. So I don't care that you went on a trip and got married to a Higashinese man whom we've never met, or how you suddenly came back with Lisa in tow. Don't get me wrong, I was fond of her, as well as Papa and Bella. We gave her the best room and best teachers. We love her as much as we loved you. Papa often said that ragazzina would only make you stronger instead of becoming your weak spot. Enough, Anton. Too many words. Say fastidioso. I didn't come back to wax nostalgic with you. Just tell me who hurt Lisa. You won't even wait until you see our father again? Come back and help me out, Ingrid. What happened with Lisa is something the familia owes you. I'll definitely help you. I don't want anything to do with the family anymore. It's the best way forward for both sides. Listen to me. We took great pains to establish a firm foundation in Nuova Volsini. A brand new city, a new set of laws. There are many things to attend to. Papa's old, and there hasn't been any youths worth pinning his hopes for. You know what he's like. He's not willing to change, but he's much less willing to see the familia regress. And then Bella's death dealt such a big blow to both him and I. Bella's dead. Happened last year. You know, she was never in the best of health. I really need you with us, Ingrid. I think Papa wants you home even more than I do. Ingrid is silent. She merely casts a cold stare at the perro before her. Come back to us and I'll tell you the truth about Lisa's injury. I see there's nothing else to discuss. Grazie mille for separating me from Lavinia on your own accord, but it was not necessary. I had my own plans in mind. Ingrid waves her hand and turns to leave. Ingrid, I know you are back on your first day here. The familia has never forgotten you. Also, I saw the familia crest stashed away in your pocket. You're not as sure as you make yourself look. The Venezia's doors are always open to you. Well, you're already a true blue Syracusan yourself. Can't we just slime? Slime this guy. Hey, why would you want to slime this guy? This guy is actually pretty cool. You honor me. Wait, Ingrid, I got news that you might be interested in. I know you two. Saw you both next to Antonio the other day. I believe I made myself clear with him earlier. You know where Lucino de Montano is. We bagged him and brought him back to the Venezian residence in the city. We can take you to him, but we can't tell you where exactly he is inside. Why sell out your own employer? And how do you know what Umberto asked me to do? I don't know how to explain this properly. Wait, he ain't lying to you. Mincia, someone made us do this, okay? We don't know how you're linked to the tailor boy. We're just trying to survive. Survive? Explain everything clearly or you can kiss your lives goodbye. Ingrid knows how to use her blade well. She knows when to take someone's life with it, and when to make people believe so with it. Unfortunately, Capone and Gambino have no idea she's using it for the latter right now. Chinoya, I thought you were serious at first. Goddamn patsa! Hey! He's got a sturdy neck, so you might have to put your strength into it. Lappland salutso. Oh, you know me? We met once. You've grown up so much, but I remember that smile of yours. We've met? I don't remember that. 10 years ago in Brunello, I was mediating a dispute between your familia Saluzzo and the Morettis. Your family was obviously on the losing side, and you were just a teenager then, the successor bearing Alberto's highest expectations. But what you really wanted to do was to seize an opportunity to bury the familia 6 feet under. I was young and frivolous then. People mature. Now all of Siracusa is my enemy. You really are insane. Must be sarcasm with that smile on your face. Why tell me this? Is there a conflict of interest between the Saluzzos and Venezias? Why would I care about the Saluzzos' fate? The little tailor owes me 2 suits is all. When you see him do, pass on the reminder. It's rude to keep your clients waiting. I'll ask him about it. And just so you know, you're such a boring Syracusan, not quite amusing as a mother. I see even messenger work is an arduous task for you two. You want us to do stuff for you, let us tell the boss first at least. I don't want the Venezias after me. What else do you want from us, Lappland? Wow, I didn't think the both of you would be so willing to work for me. Relax, I'm not interested in poaching men from the Pero. Just be good and stay by his side. Help him out when he needs it. Of course, I'll reward you by divulging where the missing truck is, the one you have been looking for. What are you up to? I'm making you both look good to Venezia Jr., of course. Don't you deserve it? Gambino, I got a feeling we're gonna end up fed to the fins for real this time. Hey, gotta sleep with the fishes! Gotta sleep with the fishes, you see? Yup. Both of them knew they were cooked. I love Lappland. Oh my god, it's these trucks.
雪がすべて葬るのを待とう。
時間は待ってくれません。私たちの勝利に参加を。
決断氷雪の解けるが如く。
Non serve trattenersi. Una volta svelato un segreto, non c'è nulla da... No, non deludetemi stanotte, amici miei!
はからず何といずれ浄土を踏み荒らせしことを悔いん。
経験に祈りなさい。
はからず氷雪の解けるが如く。雪がすべて葬るのを待とう。
Why do I actually have? I forgot to get rid of Honeyberry here. Goofy, yeah.
同じ作戦を描いていますわね。
決断何といずれ浄土を踏み荒らせしことを悔いん。
飛び降りるみんな、頑張って。Che stai aspettando? Sta per calare il separio. ドクター、敵が来ちゃったよ。
Yeah. No match for the freaking the mighty nervous impairment. Hello, Rice. I'm not a cat. What the fuck? I'm not a cat. Why am I a cat? I'm not a cat. I've never been a cat. I've never been one. Senora Venezia, did you just say my child was taken away by Venezia Wise guys? My informant has no reason to lie to me. It's true Lucino went to the port area that night. I heard a car accident happened. Yes, I was nearby as well. I'm guessing the Venezias are involved, and if I'm not wrong, Lucino should have discovered something. Yeah, I'm a hybrid between a wolf and a fox. A fox wolf. A fox wolf. Actually, my ears are kind of more wolf-like than fox. But my tails are fox-like. Yeah. Please leave, Senora. I have to close the shop early today. You're going to find Venezia Jr. yourself. Umberto, I don't know what you used to be like, but I'm sure your age has affected your abilities even if you were chosen by Vargo back then. Physically old Taylor might not even make it past Venezia Jr.'s doorstep. If Lucino really find out about something he shouldn't have, then he might be stuck at the Venezia estate for good. I'm old and feeble, Senora Venezia. Even if this hadn't happened, my candle's burning out anyway. If there's anything I can't let go right now, it's the boy. Wolf. The Wolf. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Either way, thank you. Yeah, that's why. You can actually see that my ears are not that big. I'm not all ears, unfortunately. I'm more of the, huh? What? Huh? I didn't hear you. Huh? What? Kinda, but not really. He's my only relative and I'm only his only relative too. He's still so young. Children always leave us with no other choice. Besides, I'm no stranger to the Venezias. I didn't tell you this before, but I used to work for them before you did. It's probably why Vargo chose me. Life goes in a circle, and now I'm going back to where I used to be. I'll go with you. Senora, this has nothing to do with you at all. I'm already very grateful you found a clue to his whereabouts and came here just to let me know. I know you had an unpleasant split with the Venezias because of what happened with Lisa, so if you go back just like that, you'll run into all sorts of trouble. You need not worry. I'm doing this because of my agreement with Vargo. Before I find out what truly happened back then, I won't allow anything to happen to you. Walmart Alfred. Why would you say that? That is so controversial. Besides, I understand that what sacrifices one would willingly make for the sake of a child. Oh yeah. Is someone there? Can I leave now? A child? Did you say something, ragazzino? Afraid of me? May I go home, per favor? I'm afraid I just happen to be here as a guest, so I can't interfere with family matters. Why are they keeping you here? I don't know, but if you can't let me go, could you at least contact Umberto De Montano of De Montano Tailor Shop for me? Umberto. He's my nonno. He'll get worried if I'm gone for too long. I have some medicine for him that I got from the shop which he really needs. If I can't, you're worried about your nonno? Follow me. The Venezians always treat their guests right. I didn't think I'd meet a friend on this trip. Lucky for me, I like it when it's lively. I just follow you? But those people outside, they're also busy catering to me, their guests. What the hell? Hey, I know that picture. That picture has been around for like so long. Lucina follows the old man close behind, and they don't run into anyone on their way. Who exactly are you, if you don't mind me asking? Stay close, boy. It's a big place, but we're almost there. Earlier, you said you wanted me to tell your nonno about a bunch of things, right? Sorry, I'm old and my memory's spotty. But I think you can tell him yourself. Umberto, I envy you for having such a loving grandson. Nonno? They got surprised. They're like, oh my god, old man! Oh my god, another old man! Lucino's head is full of questions as he interrupted De Montano's business. Was his nonno worried sick about him? How did he know where to find him here? Umberto only casts a glance at Lucino. The old tailor doesn't say a word. Have a seat. I'll decline. My legs aren't as good as they used to. Sitting down is easy, but getting up is quite difficult. Alright then. You said Ingrid came with you. So where is she? She left after learning you were the one who found Lucino. She really trusts you. Alright. When did you move out of Montelupe? You left without even a word. I just thought there wasn't a need to do so. Time hasn't been kind to you. The ragazzino told me you're ill. It's not serious, though it's bothersome. My eyes and ears don't work so well anymore. My waist, legs, and shoulder joints are always hurting. It's thanks to my work. Just elderly things. Even carefully maintained quality fabric will inevitably turn stiff and brittle. Take care of your nonno, boy. Don't leave any regrets. Wow. Yeah, it's the unemployed event. I need to finish it actually. Oh, Vulpes? What the heck? That is actually pretty amazing luck. I didn't expect to meet you here, and what's happened with the boy has caused you trouble. Hardly. Came here for Carnevale. Happened to bump into your grandson here. No, I know, Lucino. Let me handle this. Antonio should have acted in a more decent manner, and I've sent someone to find him so he can explain himself to you. Antonio, a terribly common name in Siracusa, but right now Lucino could only match it to a singular face. Antonio Venezia, the head of Venezia Trucking Company. Senor Antonio? Oh, damn. Silver Ash Altar and Pramanix Altar, they're pretty strong actually. Right now, I'm using them on my team. I thought this matter would be more troublesome than this, but since you've already stepped in, Umberto, you lack the patience of your youth. Antonio has to explain himself to you, and once that's done, I can also rest easy. Do you want to meet the owner of this place, boy? No? There's no way we can possibly refuse, is there? Just treat it as a favor to one of your regulars, Vecchio amico. I was asked before to make a suit for you. Why don't we make use of our time together here and measure you right now? I hear it's a grand affair, with civilians wearing masks and costumes escorting giant parade cars around the city. I'm sure you'll be there and need an outfit too. Is to remember every regular client's measurements, but as you can see, time shows no mercy to us all. Everyone's changed a lot. Oh yeah. The Exo Altar is actually still top tier. I'm actually still using her even now. Holy crap, just Exo Altar is just yummers. I've been relying on the Chino more and more to help me write down things I often forget about. Also, I love the theme. I love the theme for Masses Travel. Masses Travel is like, I think it's got the best BGM out of all of the Arknights event. It's my favorite. It's the one that I like the most. Tragothia. Alright, we have some time to spare before Antonio arrives. Chino, I'm afraid we won't be going back so soon. Can you wait a little while longer? It's fine, Nonno. Can I help out somehow? Give me my toolbox. Prepare a file with this gentleman's name on it. I'm sorry, signore, I never got your name. Fabrizio Venezia. The old man writes down his own name and gives it to Lucino. But why did you say you were a guest? Hush, Lucino, just do as I say without a word from you, and do what we have to do. Senor Fabrizio is but a client to us right now. Do you got payday too? No, I don't have, unfortunately. Yeah, we gotta be Italian. We gotta be Italian, Mab. Am I actually making a good Italian impression? I don't know. Or am I actually pronouncing Italian stuff right? Would you allow this boy to serve you as my assistant, Signore? Signore. He's been wanting to work on a major client. Ask Justin. And then he's just gonna respond, yes, you can, yes, but only if you activate Melanta's skill. Ask Soup. Lucino was never allowed to assist his grandfather with important customers in any step of the process before. But now Umberto guides him every step of the way, and even encourages the boy to do it himself. You must show your clients respect and gratitude, he is told. Is this my sign to get to Arknights? Yeah, go for it. I think Arknights in general is a pretty good game. You can just go through it without actually interacting with the story, and you're just there for the tower defense game. But I think the story in general is pretty interesting to me. Like, not just the main story, but like the other things. Everything goes smoothly and naturally, as if the kidnapping never happened and his nonno hadn't come here to rescue him. Just working a regular job. Yeah, actually, I was thinking of buying the Arknights lore book, but instead, I actually got the Lappland figurine instead, thanks to Lemon. His hands are as stable as yours. Will he become a tagliatore like you? Tagliatore? Because you've never told this child about your past, Umberto. Ingrid, aren't you going to see Papa? So long as the Don is with them, Umberto and Lucino won't be in any danger. I just have to make sure they walk out of here safe and sound. You know that's not what I meant. You're the one who he needs to see. Involve an innocent child in family affairs? I don't remember the old man ever doing something like this. He wasn't brought back here on my orders, but I won't deny it. Would have done this anyway if his presence truly poses a threat to the familia's interest. The familia's interests, or yours. Is there a difference between the two? Yeah, Italian. Italian Japanese. You've changed quite a lot, Antonio. No, you've been away from home for too long, Ingrid. This is Syracuse's 23rd nomadic city, a piece of uncultivated, fertile land. I've sown seeds here, so I'm obliged to ensure they mature for a ripe harvest, no matter the methods used. It's also why I've been urging you to come back to us. I know what you're capable of, and we need you here. Anton, the Don won't like this. He'll be mad, of course. He just summoned me inside and I can guess he has a lecture in store. But do you think he's angry because I got an innocent boy involved? No, he doesn't care at all. He's just angry I wasn't stealthy enough, wasn't proper and decent enough. I will prove to him with actual results that the Venezias can establish two sets of order at the same time, one on the table and the one underneath. But what we should prioritize is definitely not this so-called indecency. Even if it hurts him and those who trust you. I love him, I do. He gave me everything I have. I think this is the way I can repay him for that, no matter what it takes. And you got one thing wrong, Ingrid. I've never changed. Never changed. Is that so? Hello, Joshua. Tagliatore. The Montagno tailor shop no longer offers that service today. This child doesn't need to know about it. Pity. I still remember how elegantly you would solve my many problems. Montelupe's family were all terrified of the elusive Tagliatore. One only had to write the target's name down on an order sheet, and he would be reported dead in the newspapers the next day. Wow, that's so cool. That's cool. Ah, this is your order form. Oh, you want this person dead? Consider it done. It was all to repay your kindness. You saved me when I was a young tailor about Lucino's age and gave me a chance to live in Montelupe. You deserve a decent finale, no matter what. You've always been so good to me. Lucino is having a severe headache. They are indeed talking about his very own grandfather, but it doesn't seem to match up with the old man right before him. Hey, boss. Thank you, boss. Consider it done, boss. If the boss thinks you're alright to me. If the boss wants you dead, it's done, boss. Hello, Fanis, welcome. Right, what happened to his parents? Your son, Luca, right? Yes, Luca de Montagno. Parents? Lucino seems to have asked Umberto about them before, but the old man always dodged the question. He had tried to read his grandfather's eyes, but the old man only focused on his work. Luca was a good boy, wonderful, sensible child with a talent for tailoring and willingness to bear any hardship. He was already a pro in his 20s and the regulars were all fond of him. I had planned to hand over the shop to him, until one day his body was discovered in a vehicle leaving the city early in the morning. Next to him was a musical actress with a little bit of fame in Montelupa, highly coveted by many mafiosi. Lucino, your hands are shaking. Perhaps we should slow down? Go fetch our fabric samples. I'll handle it from here. Alright. You were a little bit cruel to the boy. My days are numbered, Signore. I can't protect him forever. Luca's death made me realize something. The blood on my hands can never be wiped clean no matter how many times or ways I try. The stench of it will only bring misfortune to me and my family. But that boy still fantasized about serving as so-called somebodies. It's my fault. Be it Senor Antonio, you, or even other familia wise guys, Lucino will eventually run into mafiosi. He has to know about it. You see Luca's death as punishment for your crimes. As a price I paid. Raise your head, Signore. Measure your neck circumference. Okay, sleep well, Vertum, if you can. Make sure you can try at least. Hello, Lev. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Nono would sometimes stay at the workbench longer than usual, and his hands would tremble non-stop. He teased Lucino on multiple occasions, and the shop would have to close down if Lucino couldn't learn the trade in time. But now, his grandfather's hands are steadier than he has ever seen. Lucino watches him pull out the measuring tape. He starts from Venezia Senior's shoulders, and then his arms, chest, waist, and legs. But Lucino knows his nonno's attention has been on him the whole time. Unfortunately, he is not yet ready to accept the truth. After losing Luca, I learned about Lucino's existence. Luca had him fostered at a farm out in the countryside. And then I found out how Luca had met the actress through a costume order from the theater. How he hid a forbidden way of life he gradually built for themselves away from everyone, just to save me from worrying and avoiding inciting more trouble. How he managed to leave a little speck of hope for themselves and for me. What is going on now? Right now, Umberto was here because he wanted to save Lucino. Because Lucino got kidnapped because he saw what happened with the truck and stuff like that. And now the Don of the Venezia family is here, and he's currently measuring it because he's also a Venezian mafioso back then. That's why. You fought Gabora? Nice. 22 hours? You should sleep. You should sleep if you need, if you actually, feel tired afterwards. Lucino is all I have left from Luca, and my final wish is for him to live. No matter what Senor Antonio or you have planned, I beg you, please don't involve him ever again. No. Lucino does not know how to react. The truth of his parents' demise, his Nonno's past, his own future, he drowns within his web of emotions. Please raise your arm? Sure. Signore, I do not ask anything of you. I only have a selfish wish to give this child some time to let him carefully observe how a tailor works. How to measure, how to cut cloth, how to respectfully receive clients, and how to stay away from a life he doesn't belong in. Ah, very well. I see you're set on parting from all your history. No need to deliver the suit yourself once you're done. I'll get someone to take it from your sartoria. Umberto, if you ever feel nostalgic and want to return to Montalupa, make sure to remember Il Vecchio here too. Of course. Grazie mille, signora. So, you have no intentions of letting that ragazzino go, even if the Dons already agreed to do so. Ingrid, even if the kid swears he won't shoot his mouth off, there's no guarantee City Hall won't hear about some ridiculous rumors from him. Many familia had their eyes on us. I cannot afford the risk. Papa will understand. Think about your family too, Ingrid. A wolf asked me to fulfill an agreement we made, and I came back to this country for my daughter. My anger has long ceased to burn for the familia. I act only for my own sake now, Anton. What a shame. Then I'm afraid there's no more room for any discussion. Hey boss, we got some mafia goons here. Yeah, sleep well, love. You think they can hold me off? No, I just need to make sure that kid keeps his mouth shut. Anton, answer this question. When you bailed me out and said you knew who was the culprit behind Lisa's injury, were you telling the truth? Absolutely. I never lied to you, Ingrid. After I sent Lisa away from Syracuse, I investigated the matter myself in secret, and although I found nothing, I always had some suspicions I didn't want to admit it was possible. Though I don't think you'll speak anymore on the subject, for now at least. Forgive me, but I can't tell you anything right now. No need, I'll find out eventually. The blade falls just above Antonio's nose, but he retains his smile. Ingrid, you know there are people watching every move we make in this household. Such indecent behavior from you. Yeah, right? Because wasn't that the one with goal? Like, right? The one with goal? Ingrid, please lower your blade for my sake. Don Venezia. Long time no see, child.
Attendez le lever de rideau. Le moment n'est pas encore venu.
Actually, yeah. The thing is, we actually did all of the things already. We did the Seaborn storyline. Honestly, that was really good. By the way, that was really good because if you look at this one here, wait, here, you can actually see that I'm that I'm already done with it. Like this one, already done. Undertides, already done as well. Stultifera Navis, yeah. I mean, there's just way too many stuff to do in Stultifera Navis. Also, Path of Life, I'm done with it too. Along with the EX. So, this is the only thing This is the only thing left. And then of course, I'm almost done with these as well. I'll probably this one will get a rerun soon, I think. Yeah. Hello, Waffy. Yeah. The fish. Yes, of course, the fish. I think after I finish chapter 14, I'm probably gonna do Portus de Escapismo. And then after that, go for chapter 15, and then go for and then after that go for the Lone Trail, the Rhine Lab storyline, maybe. That's my plan anyway. But you know, whenever there's like new events, of course I'm gonna have to like do them. Because I swear to God, this event was like what, 10 days? It was only 10 days, right? Senor Antonio, I'm done taking Senor Fabrizio's measurements. Yeah, a lot of yap to go. Let's go, guys. We have the fabric he wants to in stock, so if you hurry, the suit can be finished in time. He won't interfere in your affairs. Papa? I'll be taking Lucino home now. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. You should sleep if you need to. No need to lose sleep over my account. No, they're definitely not planning to let us go. Doesn't matter. Just go. I'll take care of it. Signora Venezia, what about you? I'm afraid I have some family affairs to settle. Anton, I think you know what the Dawn's thinking. Send your men away. You can't settle it like this, Papa. Umberto made me a promise. Can't keep our guests in here forever, Anton. But Ingrid, your actions have indeed embarrassed us. Miss Cusi, it's important to me that they live. Go. Yeah, you're tweaking. You a big Rio Claire fan, son? Do you like the Rio Claire? Ah, Ingrid, I've been hoping to meet you from the moment I stepped into this city. But not like this. We Venezians never point our blades inward. Come, Lucino. Oh no! What's the matter? The medicine. I left them in the room inside and the goods I was supposed to deliver. They frisked me when I was brought here. No, I'll go retrieve them. Forget it, boy. The Venezia residence is several blocks away from our shop. It's a long way back. Lucino turns around and does not see any mafioso come out from the residence. He feels the old tailor's hand on his shoulder. He can feel the wizened hand trembling as if he had exhausted his strength during the meeting with the old Venezia earlier. To make matters worse, he realizes his own arms are still so scrawny. If his nonno falls, he might not even manage to hold them up. Yeah. That would be really funny to see. Ah yes, the Great War, guys. It was so good that they made a second one. No. Nothing. Lucino has questions on his head that he couldn't voice, but suddenly he recalls a vague image in his mind resembling their current walk back home on an equally strange road. Damn, yeah, it's so good that they're actually thinking about making a third one as well. Just imagine. Yep, it's World War One. Is he 3 or 4? He remembers a vehicle driving by the farm. An old man jumps down, fails his landing, and falls clumsily. The old man then walks up to him. He stares at the mud on his face, a pair of scissors and a ruler on his waist, then bursts into tears from fear. The old man panics, frantically trying to soothe him. There were far fewer wrinkles on his face then. The old man takes him by the hand and leads him away from the farm. Uncertain of where they were going, he cries even louder in fear. The noise startles nearby foul beasts, sending them flying into the distance. Hush, Lucino. Don't cry. Umberto, say something, anything. Nona will tell you a tale. Every hunter runs into a wolf before they go into the wastes. The wolf says mulberry wood makes sturdy bows, and stones can be sharpened into deadly blades, but you must shed the clothes on you to survive, for it is the only thing that does not belong in the barrens. You really stopped crying. Did you like my story, Bambino? I know many, many more. No. Can you teach me how to sew buttons on again? I'm glad you're willing to listen to this Vecchino's suggestion to stay here and catch up on old times, Ingrid. I thought you would have left like you did last time, with your blade in hand without looking back. I also thought traveling to Higashi would bring me calm, but as you can see, I could not escape. From the moment I set foot in here, I knew it would not be easy to live. So you are set on leaving, Ingrid. You can try to stop me. The Dawn is right, we Venezians never point our blades inward. The Vulpo takes something out from her coat. Antonio knows too well that what it is, the family crest. He received one just like it when he decided to follow Fabrizio. Are you sure? Forgive me. I have a feeling you won't approve of what I want to do next. If this crest is stopping me from untangling the knot in my heart, then I have no other option. You're being selfish, ragazza. I know. Why did you throw a stone at me, ragazzina? Accident, I swear. I was trying to hit those Stronzi that ran away and then you got in my way. The wound on your face, did they do that to you? You say my ears are big and weird. They say I'm not a lupo and don't belong here in Siracusa. Did you see their injuries? They ended up worse than I did. Why run their mouths if they can't defeat me? I'll pull out their teeth the next time they try me again. You're more of a lupo than they are. Where's your family? Dead. We came here as refugees, but Papa and Mama encountered a gang brawl when they went to ask the government for help. Do you have anywhere else to go? No. Do you want to come with me then? You need me to fight for you? We can talk about that when you're older. My daughter Bella, she's sick and doesn't really go out, so she could use a playmate. She's fine playing with a Vulpo, I don't mind. That's it? I'm weak. Been staying here in the park, but I can't beat everyone up. Take this. What is it? Familia Venezia's crest. Take it and you become one of us. I'm not a lupo. Many in the familia aren't either. But we're even closer to each other than the other familiae. You'll understand in time. Mostima is gay? Holy shit! Don't hide behind your mother like that. She can block your body, but I can already see your tails. So, this is Lisa. She's a complete contrast to you when you were a girl, Ingrid. Sorry for not telling you before I brought her back here. The Veggie at the shrine discovered this child and I couldn't let her stay in Higashi any longer. Because having the blood of the so-called Nine-Tails means spending your entire life inside the shrine, living a life like her father, worshipped like a mascot that grants every request. Que ridicolo. We've tidied up a room for her. When she gets used to life here, she can go to school with the other children in the familia. Oh, please, I will stay far away from the farce in Higashi. But I don't want her to learn the so-called Sirakusan way to survive either. Arrange this with Anton and hire professional teachers for her. Music, literature, art, astrology, originium arts. Let her study whatever she likes. Alright, sleep well, Waffy. You have a good one. Hey, thank you, Alden. Thank you for the $5. So Clay reacted to the boss video. The boss video where I announced you being the new editor, and well, he reacted in typical Clay way. Well, that's already expected. Well, to be fair, yeah. I made my avatar the way that it is, because that's how I feel good about myself, you know what I mean? Thank you. You're not mad at me? You're still here, Ingrid. As your blade slowed, have you completed fewer missions? No. Then you remain the most reliable person to take over my responsibilities. See. Besides, I find myself fond of this bambina. Claymantics. So the most important thing to do right now is to show her that I'm not scary. Actually, Yuri, in case you haven't watched it yet, Alden posted a video where it's about, you know, what your favorite Limbus Company finger syndicate says about you, and I'm the one who edited it. It's my first job as his editor. I'm not so unemployed anymore. Still nothing. It's not the tendons in that Stronzo's limbs and tail, but he still refused to confess who planned the assassination. He just kept saying he didn't know anything. Same as the other 17 before him. Lisa just fell asleep a moment ago. Orifity is quite severe. The crystals have spread on her shoulder. There's no need for you to look after her yourself. I've taken my precaution. Besides, she got infected because of me. Ingrid, you've been silent on this. Lisa's an innocent girl. She doesn't know how bad things are outside, but she can instinctively pick up the tension in the house. Yeah. We're all waiting to make Suzuran's dad as a playable character, but because I mean he already has a sprite. He already has a sprite in the new in that event, right? The one in Ato. Yeah, it was already there, so you know. Hey, just because I have more subscribers, it doesn't mean that I'm technically larger. Honestly, the videos that you make, most of the people that watch your videos watch you because of you, you know. The people that watch my videos, they mostly just they mostly just watch it because it's Limbus or like it's Project Moon in general. There's a big difference between that, if I may say so myself. Yeah, the Hoshiguma altar event. Yeah, he's handsome as fuck. When you went to rescue Antonio, she wanted to stay with me so you could worry less. The people from Rhodes Island are here, so you already found a place better for her. The Familia can find the best orifati doctor for Lisa. You didn't have to contact that Rhode Island company behind my back. Ingrid, there's no need for you to leave. Signora Cecilia will visit Terni herself tomorrow. The Tancredis and the Venezias will have no choice but to sit at the negotiation table. You need to wipe my name off the familiar records by then. Insist I was expelled, like how the Tancredis refused to, even at the brink of death, to acknowledge they planned your assassination. I know, right? Yeah, we have the same sleeper agent, you know. But I think for me, I'm gonna remain small. I'm probably gonna remain small as a streamer. Like I'm already, you know, it's already big enough when when my viewers reach like 30 or something. But you know, that's fine. Indeed. I'm sorry, Don Venezia. The Familia crest. Take it back. No, Ingrid. Keep it. I've approved of you taking revenge for Lisa. I am fond of her. Why else do you think no one from the Familia stopped you these past 2 weeks? We are family, Ingrid. Family. We are family. This emblem has been a blessing from you, but also a shackle for me. How is she doing on Rhodes Island? She's considered an employee now. A few years ago, she even went to Leithanian and helped them investigate an incident about missing infected. Is that the one in the Twilight of Volumunda? Volumunda? She even kept it a secret from me and never mentioned it in her letters. I talked to her friends when I went to see her, and they were all saying how well she did on that mission. I miss Lisa so much. If she's willing to come back, I won't stop her. You know, I'm not here to reminisce about old times. Yeah, I remember. Mudrock. I actually finished that one. Off stream because I didn't think that people would actually want to watch me, play through it. Surprisingly for Twilight of Volumunda, it's a little bit challenging. Yeah, I did. What? Perhaps you had many plans for me when you insisted I keep the Familia emblem. Ingrid glances at Antonio, standing silently on the side. Keep it, Ingrid. Papa was telling me how we could all visit Montelupa together after Carnevale is over. Anton, it's too early for that. Didn't you say Signora Cecilia might relent? She used to loathe Carnevale, and now it's back in Siracusa with a brand new look. Compared to that, Ingrid's violations are not even worth mentioning. I mean, it's been 6 years. Familia Tancredi today is no longer worthy of Signora Cecilia's concern. In these 6 years, I used a single vehicle factory I held on to and ate up all of their businesses in Terni. Capture the flags. Nah, but the flags are like shooting at you. the flags are shooting at you, and I think they're healing the enemy or something. At least on the EX stages. Senora Cecilia values results, so I showed her. Is that how you see it, Anton? Yes, Papa. Antonio's done very well by your side. The family no longer needs me here. Anton, after Bella's passing, I could feel him becoming wary of me. How much value did he have as a son-in-law after Bella's death? That's probably what he was thinking at the time, and how he got himself so busy after. Papa, I don't want to give you too much pressure. You already have enough territory, even in this newly built Nuova Bolsini. Hello, Darkstar. I have not seen you in a while. How are you? Oh, yeah. Perfumer S1. I was just so used from... Yeah. I was just so used on having Haruka as a healer. I forgot. I have a pretty well built perfumer actually. You've done very well, Anton. Seeing Ingrid leave and Bella die. What I truly care about is the few family I have left. After all, I am an old man. I don't want to lose any of you anymore. Ingrid looks at the old man, whose hair has turned entirely gray, and does not say anything else. I'm good. I'm actually a bit sick, but you know, it is what it is. It's just the weather changing so much. Like, seriously, in the morning, it's so cold, and then afternoon comes, and then it's so hot, and then evening comes, and it's freaking raining. Like, what the fuck? She puts the crest on the table. Ingrid, you heard what he said. At least for now. Ingrid turns and leaves before Antonio can even finish. Wow! Mi dispiace, Don Venezia. I know it's hard for you, but I can't do it. Ingrid. There's never been much I could do for you besides killing. Even the best killer is still just a killer, not Venezia Jr. Antonio fits that role better than I can, so my departure isn't such a big loss. Yeah, I have rain. We have rain. Look, I live in the mountains, guys. I live in the mountains. The highest temperature here is about 25 degrees Celsius. You must have realized in the past 6 years, deep inside you're disappointed with me. But wasn't I disappointed too when I failed to find out the truth about her injury? Orifati is incurable. You know better than anyone else why I came back to Syracuse. I intend to find the culprit I couldn't track down 6 years ago and end his life. That's the only thing I want to do. You know what it means to abandon the emblem and leave. Yes, we might end up as oppositions. I can't guarantee that I won't harm any of the Venezias. Even so, I'll make things decent for your sake. This is the only thing I can promise you. Papa, I can try to talk to her more. No. The old man runs his fingers over the familiar crest and puts it in his chest pocket. We all know what kind of person she is. She's not easily swayed when she's set on something. I'll keep this emblem for now. When she comes to her senses, I'll return it to her. But she never does. Let's go! Keep a low profile for now. Consider it keeping me company at home. But the company. Do you not trust the subordinates you hired yourself? I understand. I may not interfere with your work here in the city, but it doesn't mean I'm in the dark. Umberto de Montano is an old friend of mine, and he has always acted with decency, so leave them be. Yes, Papa. I heard that Ingrid asked you about how Lisa got hurt. Did you find out the truth? Just some clues. So much time has passed after all. Is that so? Anton, there are some matters you can judge on your own, so be right or wrong. But when it involves the family's reputation, think carefully before you act. Yes, Papa. Alright, good night. Yeah, sleep well. Antonio, we got news! According to the intel from Capone and Gambino, we found the lost shipment at the port. But someone stuffed it in a parade float and set it on fire. Who did it? Not sure. The cops took the truckers' union boss away for an investigation. One called Irene, she... Alright, no problem. Yeah, see, this is a reading stream, guys. It's always gonna be reading. It's Arknights. All that for 12... all that for one Originite Prime. Okay, let's replace her with someone else, actually. I got Perfumer. I don't know though, I kinda just wanna use something else, maybe. Pam param pam 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 param pam pam param pam 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 param. Okay, I need Umiri so that I can extend Sakiko's range. Old Vasily was a valiant emperor. Some say that even after the age of 80, he would don his crown and head to battle. Horses had suffered a crushing defeat deep in the snowfields. The bodies were churned into the snow, the corpses piled up into walls. The emperor screamed bloody vengeance, his anger louder than the howling wind. The surviving officers surrounded his tent, but the crown shone bright, so bright that the people could only shout their reverence for him. A sudden fierce gust from the north blew the tent open. Only then did everyone dare to raise their eyes and look ahead. The crown had fallen on the ground. No longer was there an emperor on the snowfields. It is said that in the end, old Vasily was trampled to death by the crowd. Of the countless nameless soldiers kneeling outside his tent, none knew the name of the Slayer of Crowns, or from where they came. Yeah, it is very good. Look, it's Crown Slayer, guys! Woo! Oh, this is the first time I've heard you tell this story in Syracusan. You got the name Crown Slayer out of a book. What's the book called again? Truth and Justice. Sounds complicated. I thought books like that were all chunky doorstoppers about big ideas. You're saying it's a storybook? No, it is not. The stories inside aren't for entertainment, but to get people thinking. What is the truth? What is justice? Should they be considered the same? Should they be set against each other? Who gets to be the one that defines them? Which side of the scale do we believe we're on? Why do you hate Wang as an operator? I thought he was good. I thought everyone is just saying that it was good. Or maybe they don't exist in any real sense. Just like how Reunion is over. In the end, the only time they're of any use are when putting together a lovely little list of justifications. Before you told me this story, all I wanted to ask was where we should head next. I was just about to say, this is where we part, friend. If you keep going straight this way, you'll come out of the woods and spot some old nomadic city tracks. There's likely to be a Lathanian border patrol teams nearby or possibly Syracusan cargo line ships passing through. Watch out for them. Made it through Chernobog and Longmen. Avoiding them shouldn't be too difficult for you. Out of a team of 30, I'm the last man standing. Why can't we just stay here, Crown Slayer? If we stay together here, we'll just become targets for those in power. Not to be forced to become cannon fodder again. Since you guys didn't want to follow 9, I'll be the one seeing you off. This is the last thing I'll do as Ryu. The last thing I can do for you. Where will you go? You'll be on your own too, wouldn't you? I'll wonder. I'll check on the new things. I'll think a bit. Before I left Siracusa, my master told me not to go back to Ursus to seek revenge. I was too weak and knew too little, but I didn't listen to her. It might be time to return now. I'd like to see her again. Maybe she can give me some other suggestions, ways for me to become stronger. What's your master like? He's from one of the Syracusan familiae. He was strong in battle, yet also one of the wisest people I knew. He taught me a lot. Syracusa, eh? It's a long ways away. Look at this bonfire out here among the snow, friend. Once it could ignite the anger of the infected. It sparked the dream of reunion. It could set all of Ursus ablaze. But now, all it does is to keep us warm. Here's the last thing I have to say to you. Forget Tallulah. Forget Chernobog. Forget Lungmen. Forget reunion. Forget us. If you choose to leave, then leave it all behind you. You'll forget the crystals growing on your body. Maybe if you forget everything, you can go home. Though we both chose to leave, I always felt you and I weren't alike. You look like you're the type of person who knows a lot, and you've read lots of books. At times I feel like you and the captain and Tallulah are all pretty similar. I meant more like when I was little, my grandpapa always said people who read too much were easily led astray. Anyway, never mind. See you later, Crown Slayer. Best of luck to you. Looks like you're going to need it. Kevin. We won't be seeing each other again, friend. Arts Wishadel? Damn. That sucks. I'm still probably gonna roll. I'm just probably gonna roll for him. Oh, my tail's all wet. Nothing's changed at all. Neither these filthy streets nor this damned rain. Don't know what it is, but even though the snow in Ursus can kill people, the rain here's somehow more unpleasant. Hope there is a hairdryer at my master's place. Maestro? The thick, inescapable stench of blood. Her teacher lies face up on the ground, fresh blood still flowing outward and spreading. A small knife has been dropped nearby. Lyudmila tries to approach and stifle her teacher's still bleeding wound. She finds herself unable to move a single step, unable to even tear away her gaze. From the shadows wafts an aura that is both familiar and terrifying to her. A wolf with gray hair, wearing a red hoodie. Oh, it's Project Red! The true wolf is dead. I did as grandmother asked. It's you. What have you done? I am a wolf hunter. I do as grandmother asks. The true wolf is dead. The true wolf did not fight. Why? Why? Why has this girl wearing a red hoodie chased after her, hunted her from Yan to Siracusa? You. Who the hell? Who the hell are you? Yeah, it's Project Red. I actually have her, but I have not her. I have not built her yet. Actually, Lyudmila silently looks at the fire in front of her. It is a burning duffel bag, her master interred within. She did not sleep at all that night. She thinks about how she used salt and water to scrub away the bloodstains in the room. How she dragged her master's corpse out into the wilds under the cover of the incessant rain. She was stick thin before she died. Lyudmila barely had to exert herself. Lyudmila never forgot how she met her master. There was blood everywhere. Her uncle, her only living relative, his family, his servants, their corpses strewn across the entire house. The one who sent her to Siracusa told her that her uncle had control of the businesses on a couple of streets. Not a powerful man per se, but in a small Syracusan town, it would be enough to let her live comfortably. But before she could even get used to her new life, a simple originium bomb smashed through the windows. In the chaos, her arm was gashed. She trembled in fear as she cowered under the bed. There was no difference between the gangsters rushing into that house and the Ursus guard charging into the lab. It felt like she was back in Chernobog, back in the night she lost her father. Only when everything finally went quiet did Lyudmila dare to leave the room. The gangsters too were lying down in pools of blood. The only ones alive in the house were her and the lowliest of her uncle's servants. If memory served correctly, the servant was always living out by the gate, in charge of sending and receiving letters. The only time she would limp into the house was to deliver the mail to her masters. She would always tiptoe across the carpet so as not to make too loud a noise. Another gang vendetta. Your uncle upset them. I'm about to head off. Do you have anywhere to go? Did you kill all these bad guys? If I didn't, you and I would be both dead. Why didn't you save them when it all started? I thought they were here for me. With this body of mine, I need to wait for them to get close before I can do anything. You're scary, but also amazing. Can I go with you? You want revenge for your uncle? You weren't that close to him, and I remember that the one who sent you here wanted you to live a peaceful life. Well, I suppose that's not happening anymore. Lyudmila, do you know what it means to be my student? I've become decrepit and weak now. You're still willing to be my student and my tool. We will both regret it, ragazza. I won't. All you need to do is teach me. Teach me how to hold a knife, how to get my revenge. I won't regret it. A knife? No, you're not ready for a knife just yet. First, learn how to light a fire, burn down this house and everything in it so that nobody can find us. Fire hides everything, Lyudmila. She chose to deal with her master's corpse using the very first trick she taught her. But now what? After leaving Reunion, she spent 2 years making her way back to Siracusa, all to lose that last home she could return to in barely a day. Wow, that's sad. The fire is extinguished and the morning breeze blows away the last of the ashes. There's no trace of it left in the wilderness. Where should you go next, Lyudmila? I want revenge. Found you. Are you looking for me? It's not hard finding a killer from the outside in this city. You stand out a lot. Don't block my way. Don't you dare think of running. Before we start, I got a question for you. Why? My master never mentioned an enemy like you. Why would someone hanging out with Kaltsit know her? The true wolf must die. These are the rules of the game. What game? What the hell are you talking about? I don't care who you are. You killed the last of my family, so I'll make you pay. You're too weak. You can't beat me. Don't underestimate me. Just managed to get a sneak attack off last time. Don't think you managed to scare me. You're in my way. Stop following me. Get back here! I'm not letting you go. That's so. An unfamiliar city, unfamiliar food. It's strange, but it's fine. You've got quick reflexes, I'll give you that. It's you again. Like I said, I'll make you pay. Don't even think of escaping. Either kill me or be killed by me. There's only two ways out of this. Angry? Good. Show me what you really got. Hey! Don't care what familia your ragazzi are with. You're gonna fight, you do it outside! There's a bad smell and strange sounds. Danger. That strange person. I know, right? It's New York. Amazing. You, how much longer are you going to follow me? I told you already. Until I kill you or you kill me. You've tried lots of times. You can't kill me. And now you're tired. Then, kill me already. The exhausted Reproba collapses into the ground. Before she falls unconscious, she grabs on tight onto the red-clad Lupo's pants. You look really pathetic. Oh, that's sad. Yeah. Hey, what's happened? You alright? Back here. Don't go. My truck broke down. Couldn't even go even if I wanted to. Why are you lying down here? Hurt? Anyone I can call? No. None. What do you say? I understand a word of that mumbling. Let me get that mask off you. You breathe a bit easier. Oh wow, there's crystals in your mouth. A pretty serious infection. It's infected, huh? What am I to do with you? Man, the first time I decide to run a long haul job for the association and this happens. Guess we're both out of luck. Damn. Would you still kiss Crown Slayer even if she has she has crystals on her mouth? Fortunata. Las Fortunata. Oh, she's got I see. They do be dancing. So by the way, Silver Ash Altar reveals enemies with that skill temporarily. That's why he's actually really good. Now my Lappland's like 11.
Dei ciechi comandati da un pazzo. Ecco perché non si stancano mai. Guarda che dovrei fare. Ho capito subito.
何いずれ浄土を踏み荒らせしことを悔い
Yeah. And you can actually see right now. You can actually see right now the how much cheaper my operators are.
でこれ刀じゃない。まあいいや。うりゃー。
決断
Look at this. Boom.
己が道の
Get revealed, idiot.
神に
Boom. Get revealed again. Yeah.
決断を下す
And then you now see that Pramanix is actually freezing the field. It's very disgusting.
図らず何己が道の正しきを疑わ
Yeah, now she freezes the objective point. That means no one can get in until it actually unfreezes. So technically you have some sort of
を疑わずして
some sort of guarantee that you're not gonna get breached.
決断強説の解けるが如く
What's going on here, Summer? I don't know either. I was just driving my truck when the engine blew a gasket. Then I noticed this kid lying down by the road. Scared the hell out of me. I thought I hit her. Fainted out in the wilds on her lonesome. Kept saying how she was looking for someone in a red hoodie. I couldn't just leave her out there, so I brought her back here. Looking for me? Got no idea who she is, though. Seems like an unlucky loner to me. Think we can let her stay in our camp? Considering how busy we've been lately, having another pair of hands would be nice. Yeah, I don't really use it as well. I don't know. I'm just letting it be there. Every member of the association has to go through a strict background check, Summer. And in fact, a person of unknown origin like her, what if she has something to do with the familia? The doctor said her condition's stable, so once she's up, send her on her way. Alright then. This ragazza's Fortunata sure is holding that knife of hers real tight. Someone might get hurt. Let's get that off her. That's the last thing you should do to someone holding a knife. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! You're awake. You! Lyudmila looks at the woman standing in front of her and gives her bleary eyes a good knead or two. Sorry, where am I? Nuova Volsini's Truckers Union. Oh, so you saved me. Thanks. Don't mention it. Our members aren't the type to leave an unconscious girl to fend for herself in the wilds. But now you're awake. We can't help you much further than that. We'll give you something to eat, but you'll have to go after you're done. See her fed, Summer. Thanks for the help. I'll be going then. No need to rush, youngster. Wanted to ask you something just to be safe. You're not with the familia, are you? It's been many years since I last heard that word. Figured. Don't look like the sort that would have anything to do with them. Don't worry about it too much. Irene's just real worried about wise guys getting their claws into the association. She's got a lot on her mind, so it's not like she has it out for you specifically. She's the one who paid for the doctor to give you a checkup when I brought you back here, even. Thanks. I get it. I'm not going to cause you guys trouble. I just need some time to think about what should I do next. Know how to drive? I've driven a truck in Ursus. Does that count? So, yeah, I drove a truck in Ursus. Is that okay? Red. A quiet whisper, and at the same time an equally gentle caress. Like leaves gently falling on grass, the wind that reaches the leeward slopes of the wilds is free of danger. Once surrounded by whispers and caresses like this, she slept, she grew. On Rhodes Island, none dared treat her this way. None could treat her this way, not even Kaltsit. Grandma? Can't you see clearly anymore, Grandma? Like I told you before, my eyes were devoured by wolves. These glasses are just for show. Only once their eyes are gouged out and placed back into Grandma's sockets can I see you again, Red. Did you give me a hug, Grandma? My arms were swallowed whole by wolves. You must chop off their limbs and bring them to Grandma so I can hug you again. Can you teach me how to sing again, Grandma? I do wish to continue teaching you, but the wolves are always howling, and I dare not startle them. Why did you take so long to find me, Grandma? There are simply too many wolves, Red. They are hiding themselves along the side of the road. You must cut off their hides and make Grandma some clothes with them. Are you really going to disappear, Grandma? That depends on if you can help Grandma, my sweet child. I found a wolf in Longmen, a fake one, but she had the smell of a true wolf on her. I haven't found anything new since then. Well, actually, I haven't been looking, Grandma. Oh, I don't blame you, Red. You're the most well-behaved, kindest child in all the land. I'm not. I passed out on my first wolf hunt. I was too weak. Altsit found me in the grass and saved me. When I was with her, she told me about a lot of things I didn't know about. What is protection? What is murder? What is suffering? What is happiness? What can I learn? What can I do? There's a lot of questions, and they're all really hard. I don't get them. Suffering, happiness. It's all because I didn't take a good care of you. On the contrary, it's me who needs your help. If you are unhappy, child, you can stay on Rhodes Island. I don't have much time left. You can forget Grandma. Forget your life as a wolf hunter. Red opens her eyes. The windows and door to her room are shut tight. Not even a wisp of wind can find its way inside. This is the third time this night she has awoken to the same dream. Grandma needs me. I promised Kaltsit, if I want to leave Rhodes Island, I need to tell her. Kaltsit's not here. She went to a place called Tremons or something, a city far, far away. I should wait. No, I can't wait. Grandma can't wait. Wait, I need like a sniffing sound. I smell a wolf. Not many true wolves left. They're here. Hurting Grandma is just a game to them. And the rules of my game says I should kill them. Grandma is still waiting for me. CD Projekt Red. The one that made Cyberpunk. For this extraordinary night, I sharpen my claws. For a swift hunt, I bare my fangs. For unrestrained festivities, I fight to the very last. Only when the last one of us stands can the game reach its end. Why are we this way? Because we are wolves. The acting is pretty meh, but it's always nice to support street art. Check out the slice in the decor. And those tunes. Emperor, what are you doing here? Hey, you here too, ain't you, Wolf Pup? Party like this needs a genius artist like me. Oh shit, I'm here. Take a good look, Agnesi. These kids know a party way better than you. You come here for the party or for Agnesi? Agnes might have taught you a lot, kid, but did she never tell you a party is a good place to see old friends? Emperor here with that hyper killer stare. Friendless fool at 100 no matter where. Grab a gun, shoot you dead, he don't care. What do you think? You're just singing random words. Improvisation! Spell improv, girl. Agnesi, don't tell me you didn't teach your kid what kind of music the people crave. Don't badmouth her. Agnesi's amazing. She told me way nicer songs than yours. Oh yeah? What else does she teach you? Lots of things. How to light a fire, how to find places to sleep, how to hold a bow, how to use a knife, how to hunt down, and how to bleed my prey afterwards. Yeesh! What's all with the fighting and killing? He also taught me about which way the wind blows, what flowers smell like, how to talk to tusk beasts. He taught me how to talk to humans and how to live with them. You know, you might just have the gift of gab there, unlike that red one. He says half a word and folks are already on edge. Agnesi also told me that humans' carnival is lots of fun and how I can be happy and free in the city, just like out in the wilds. Sounds like she taught you a lot. You lucky. The other fangs don't get a chance to learn all that. The other fangs. I met the rest of the pack and their fangs. You listen to one word coming out their mouths and you lose it. Tell you the truth, Agnesi. Wasn't for all the urgent business, I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with you, Signori de Lupi or whatever you call yourselves. I know that Wolfpack's a bunch of stubborn savage losers, but there ain't no getting out of this family reunion for the two of you. Agnesi's family. My will is not enough to avert an entire pack's gaze. The hell you talking about, Agnesi? What happened to all that breaking free from this road and starting a new life? The game is the collective decision of the pack. Before it ends, we cannot be distracted by other matters. That is our nature. Why are we back to that boring bass game of yours? Hello, Rai. Welcome. Seriously goes against our nature in an endless climb. Talk about a pain in the ass. Seriously, I don't want to talk to y'all ever again. Trying to have a normal conversation, but you always gotta bring it back to nature or whatever. Agnesi said this game must have a winner. You dumbass mangy mutt. I take back everything good I ever said about you. Forget it. Not this kid so much about the outside world. Don't tell me you're still thinking about sending her into a deathmatch with the other fangs. You didn't ask me to get her to Rhodes Island just so she could die today, did you? If you're so worried about keeping her safe, then get her ass back to Rhodes already. Sheesh! Y'all keep running around for no good reason. Rhodes Island. Whoa! When the hell did these tusk beasts come? You're trying to scare, flashing your grills like that. They're scared. They can smell the fangs. I smell them too. The wolves are here. Hello. Man, the Emperor is just so good. Hey, what's the big deal? It's a big idea, shoving that freezing can of salt soda in my face. Scared the crap out of me. You get way into Lyudmila's stories. So what happened next? Is the Lula lady, did Crown Slayer manage to kill her in the end? No, Crown Slayer didn't kill her. Shame. Imagine staying by Tallulah side the entire time but never realizing your so-called leader was an evil dragon spewing lies. A lot of lives could have been saved. Say, if this Crown Slayer didn't kill Tallulah or the Emperor of Ursus, why take that name? Easy for you to say. We're talking about an Emperor and an evil dragon here. You ever killed anyone, Rami? Wait, you couldn't have, could you? I mean, when you work for the Borgias. Never done any of the sort. Just their night driver. Not gonna ask a guy like me to kill someone. Considering how crappy your driving is, would the Dons really have picked you to drive them around at night? Alright. Sleep well. You're drunk? Without me? Man, I don't know. I honestly have been craving for wine lately. But, you know, I'm saving money. I'm trying to save money. Night driving. This is some sort of familiar lingo I don't know. Means exactly what it sounds like, driving at night. Talking like a police officer. Telling ya, it's all in the past now. Now that you mention it, Romy, you've been getting more tickets than usual lately. Carnivale. City's packed full of people and cars. You know that, man. Just so you know, I used to drive around a nomadic city full of ruins while trying to hide from a catastrophe. Still stuck on one of Ludmila's stories, huh? Speaking of, those stories are just the ones you heard while in Ursus, right? You go into so much detail, it's almost like they were actually about you. Look at you guys, drinking the soda she bought you, listening to her stories, and now bothering her with questions. Didn't your mom ever teach you manners? Got me there, Summer. Sorry, Ludmila. It's fine. You know you don't need to treat us every week, right? How long has it been since you came to our camp? 3 months? 4? Not too sure myself, but it's been a while now. We pay you a wage, but you always end up giving it all back to us. Why not listen to my advice? Save some for the future so you can start a business. You've all got families to feed. Me, I'm flying solo. Don't have anything else to spend that money on anyway. Besides, I'm one ragazza's fortunata. Even if I save it all, it's likely to sprout wings and fly away. Crown Slayer. Kingslayer, destroying castles in the sky. Kingslayer, forever the apple of my eye. I'll sacrifice my life to find you. Angel of the blade, Kingslayer. Oh, don't be like that. Look, it's just 2 crates of salt soda. I actually wanted to treat you guys to some beer for the weekend. But since you guys will be busy with the film shoot at Port Square tonight, you just had to make do with soda. Past 8 p.m? And you're sleeping already? Damn, I wish I could sleep at like 8 p.m. Holy fuck. Ah. If you're still thirsty, feel free to take more. I'll have a couple more then. Ah, this is so cool. That's cute. Here, not gonna try one yourself, considering you're the one that bought them? Didn't you realize you haven't had one yet? How many bottles are you trying to have, man? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm good. Look, everyone knows, Ludmila. Though I wouldn't say we don't completely mind. To tell you the truth, when I took off your mask, it scared the hell out of me. Just understand that, as an infected, you're probably more worried than us about it spreading around. Don't blame Romy and the others for pestering you with questions. They don't mean anything bad about it. They just want to get to know you a little better. Don't be a stranger, Ludmila. The setting sun dyes the grass of the camp and the drivers' faces a deep red. Summer leans against the back of the truck, stretching his hand out to her. The drivers look at her, nary a hint of weariness on their smiling faces. Can you get drunk off salt soda? The Reprobra wonders as she furrows her brow. After a short moment of silence, she lowers her mask and takes the preferred bottle of soda from him. Nah, that's cute. Alright, it's nearly showtime. Time to pack things up and drive over to Court Square. Irene was real clear about how strict the filming schedule is. Even stricter than our dispatch timetables. We can't be late or we'll be causing City Hall a lot of trouble. What about Irene herself? Said she wanted to go talk with Judge Lavinia about qualification audits for new drivers. Yeah, it's actually 2 a.m. I'm at +8 GMT. Alright, sleep well, Yuri. You have a good one. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, Summer, you're really not coming along? It's easy. You just need to drive your truck and follow along. Make a big scene. Tito's even paying us more than a day's wage to do it. I've been driving a little too much lately. Now that I finally got some spare time, I wanted to catch up some Z's. How about you, Lyudmila? I've got something to take care of. I'll be hanging back too. Suit yourself. We'll be off then. You know, like 2 a.m. is a normal awake time for me. I love this life. Probably gonna be dying at 50 or even 40. I don't know. Finally. Once the convoy of trucks has left and night slowly washes over the camp, Summer, all on his lonesome, goes to his own truck. He starts the engine, but before he even closed the door, a figure was already sat on the passenger seat, seatbelt fastened and all. Lyudmila, thought you were going to catch some Z's. Not much of a night drive in an empty passenger seat, yeah? Lyudmila, what was it you said again? Don't be a stranger, Summer. Damn, threw back his own freaking words. Amazing. Pam param pam 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 param 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 pam 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 param. I've been looking at the other side. Knife on the belly. Na 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 na. Wake the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Fight the system and get the fuck up. Kingslayer, destroying castles in the sky. Kingslayer, forever the apple of my eye. This might be the last stage for tonight, actually, so that I don't sleep too late. That's the gist of it, Lyudmila. Told you everything I know. What are you delivering for the Venezias? It's a batch of tires tonight. It's usually stuff for making vehicles, virginium engines, steel, alloy, things like that. At times there's also frozen fins, frozen meat, booze, meds. It's pretty common in other Syracusan cities. Goods the familiar buy don't have to go through normal customs. So they save a lot on taxes. But here in Nova Bolsini, I get it. No need to go into detail. Alright. This isn't your first time, is it? Lyudmila, did you hang back from joining tonight's film shoot because of me? What do you think? When did you figure me out? Immediately. Why the hell do you keep following us? Look, sorry, but Ruggiero and I are really busy here. Would you mind leaving? So busy you can't even stop for a cup of coffee? Come on, Summer. Ruggiero, lighten up. This is Nova Bolsini. We're all citizens here. And we're going to be rubbing shoulders for quite a while longer. Gotta talk to one another, you know? How about we set up a cafe across from your camp? Not many drivers' business would be booming. It'd be easy for us to meet up. The hell's going on? Where's all this smoke coming from? My eyes. Yeah. Mierda! Which of you stronzi hit me? Ouch! That is funny. Summer! Ruggiero! Well, we don't know who did it either. We're all on the way over here and we haven't moved an inch. You know we can't do arts. I heard the reason why this plate was put out on the border of the city and why the city hall didn't do anything with it until they let us set up our camp is cause it used to. Oh yeah, the DMC5 Dante. Older one. Stop talking crap already. I'll let you two off this time. I can't really find like a good voice. Now I remember. Never had a chance to know you better until you helped us out of that bind that time. Everyone started to talk to you, asking you about what the hell your mysterious arts are and your experiences in Ursus. Familia Associates not going to come looking for you just because they don't like the look on your face. They keep pestering you after that. Why didn't you tell me, Sommer? Does Irene know? I need to get Guri her treatment and bring her over to Nuova Volsini. I need this money, Lyudmila. What use would telling you have been? They're a pack of rabid wolves who won't give up until they catch their prey. I'm not going to bring that sort of trouble onto the association. We're a band of brothers and sisters living together, but we're just ordinary people, nothing more. The faces of the drivers flashed through Lyudmila's mind one after another. She doesn't say anything. Gulp. Yaoi truck drivers? What? Hey, didn't tell Lyudmila, did you? Don't worry, she's in her tent right now. She's never taken off that mask since she arrived here. And she mentioned sometimes frowns when breaks my heart. It does. You're telling me I've been holding back from smoking these past few days she's been around. It's killing me. Quick, light up already. Lyudmila. Scusa, we're about to do a night delivery, so we're just gonna have a pre-drive smoke to pick ourselves up. Or not. No smoking is fine. We'll put them out right away. If you want to smoke, go ahead. No need to hide it from me. Huh? Well, everyone thought you wore the mask because you've got a weak throat or something. Your crystals are in a pretty peculiar place, you know. Us drivers smoke a lot, so we thought... You're overthinking things. Well, we just hope you like it here, Lyudmila. Damn. You're so nice to her. What the fuck? You'd better get off and wait at that intersection coming up. We're about to arrive and there'll be trouble with the Venezias if I show up with a rando in Tau. Lyudmila. Enough. I got on your truck, so I'll stick with you all the way. Thanks, Lyudmila. No matter what happens, I'm lucky to have you with me. Hello, Ryan! Welcome to the stream. Make yourself comfortable. We're just reading, as usual. You've been listening to this song on a loop for a while now. Not tired of it? Of course not. Chance Encounter is an amazing song, and Sora's got one hell of a singing voice. It's the hottest new single this week. There was an interview saying she recorded it just for Carnevale. A chance encounter. I'm not a cultured man, but these words, don't you think they're about people like us? You're going to leave, aren't you, Lyudmila? Eh? What? Said you didn't have any family or friends left in Siracusa and no place to go. Everyone at camp will be happy to have someone as interesting as you stick around. Irene and I have talked it over before, but I feel like you're not going to stay with us at the Union forever. There's a doubt in your eyes. And hate, but I don't know who they're for. You still remember what you were like when you first saw Irene? You don't remember anything worth mentioning. Woke up in the camp, and you and Irene were standing in front of me. The moment you saw her, your expression changed in an instant, though it went back real quick. You thought she was someone else, didn't you? Gasp! I might have been a bit lightheaded when I woke up. A Lupo woman wearing a red hoodie, protective gear around her neck. Erin really does remind me of someone I hate. Doesn't matter if it's in Yan or Syracuse. Every time I run into that girl, I'll get struck by a bout of bad luck. That's how it is. I'm not going to ask you if those stories of Ursus are ones you heard from elsewhere or ones you experienced yourself, Lyudmila. No need for us to argue over who's more unlucky in life, either. This really is a chance encounter between two Sfortunati. Erin always says life will show how much it cares for people with bad luck. It's just running a bit late, is all. Lyudmila says nothing in response. As the truck runs past the intersection, she turns her head to look out the window on a whim. And then there's her. What up, bitch? That's... Katso, the steering wheel's not working all of a sudden. Summer, look out, there's a car over there. Whoa, get wrecked. True Wolf, I finally found you. You will not get away. Hey, can't you see there's people in here? Hey, can you see there's people in here? Your knife and my arrow blew up the tires. Shouldn't we save them? I just want to do the Italian accent or something. Oh. You're right, Agnesi. You shouldn't get distracted during a hunt. A splitting headache pounds against the inside of Lyudmila's skull. She yanks off her seatbelt and pushes open the truck door, falling from her seat as she does. As her face plants into the ground, she sees a familiar red silhouette fading down the intersection. Yeah, I'm walking here. Before the dizziness disperses, before she can take stock of the situation, before she can check on Summer, an unending rage washes over her like the tide. What the hell's with this bad luck? How come it's you again? You goddamn Lupeta! I've handled tougher fights in the Syracuse of old, with many more people on the other end. But I'm always the last one standing. No exceptions. Don't treat humans like beasts. Your hunting skills won't work on me. You can certainly continue to try. Same goes for you, Project Red. I'll find you. My blade is not sharp enough. You can't hide from me forever. I won't wait any longer for Vargo's answer. Yeah, I mean, I've been reading for like 2 hours, 30 minutes, so of course my voice cracks. Ah! I hate it. But it's fine, you know. I lost to the Vulpo out of nowhere. Damn pup. Think you can just walk away after I finally found you? You again. Lyudmila brandishes her knife once again, but Project Red nimbly dodges it. A heavy kick immediately slams into her back. Her arm is pinned down and her knife clatters onto the ground. By the time she can react, she's already being pressed down into the dirt. Ugh. Ah! The rough scraping on her face against the ground brings a memory to the forefront of her mind. In the alleys of Lungmen, she was held down by the same damnable wolf puff, unable to resist then either. The same sorry figure pressed against the ground, same pain shooting through her body. Yeah, my arm! Let go of me! It's death's Vacanculo. Is it? Did I pronounce that? I don't even know. Stronza! You nearly had my revenge in Lungmen, but you have to get between me and Kaltset. Maestro couldn't fight anymore, so why'd you kill her? Why the hell do you keep showing up over and over again? Why can't I kill you? Why? Grrr. I remember you. I hunt wolves. You're not a true wolf. No need to kill you. Kaltsit said we shouldn't kill a homeless hyena. You're in pain. Kaltsit doesn't want me to kill you. Grandma's waiting for me. I don't have time to waste. I need to find the last true wolf. Don't get in my way again. I've left Rhodes Island. I'm not listening to Kaltsit anymore. The lupo clad in a red hoodie stays for not a moment longer, disappearing down the depths of the alley. Lyudmila doesn't get up. She lies against the ground, cradling her near-dislocated arm, waiting for the pain and humiliation to seep in and drown her. She suddenly remembers Summer's words. It's really a chance encounter between two Sforzonati. Irene always says life will show how much it cares for people with bad luck. It's just running a bit late, that's all. You sure about that, Summer? Summer. Alright, Summer. Damn it. I got so caught up with chasing that stupid wolf puff. I forgot Summer's still in the truck. Vengeance and I. Okay, time for the 2-minute Arknights game, I guess. Yeah, I don't really need the fireworks if I'm gonna be honest. Oh shit! They were blowing fire, what the fuck? Yeah, I really hate it when they actually do that.
Hai le armi a portata di mano. Perché aspettare? Guarda, ti stai aspettando? Sta per calare il sipario!
Je suis partout.
Just within it.
La haine brûlante traduit vos pensées.
Yeah, I don't care.
一番厄介な敵はどれだ？私が黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し
Do you have cult sit yeah, I've seen cult sit altar. Like, she keeps on, what was that again? She keeps on transporting other people, right? On like different places. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, 40-minute cutscene for like what, 2 minutes of gameplay? I have a trade deal. You read 40 minutes of cutscene, but you play 2 minutes. I'm terribly sorry that you came all the way here for nothing, Signore. Did she not tell you where she was going? Oh, but please let Judge Lavinia know that Irene is looking into her request in all earnestness. Yeah, me too. I just raw dogged it. I don't care. if I can do it, if I can overpower it, I'll overpower it. When she came back to camp, she asked us all to inspect all the association trucks. Should be investigating the accident right now. Alright, calm down. I'm not here about that. Then, oh, Ludmilla, do you know where Irene went? Why are you being so sneaky? Jill didn't notice you. ... How'd your clothes get so torn up? Did you get in a fight? I tripped. You, Ludmilla? I have something for you. It should really be sent to Irene so she can notify you, but since she's not here, giving it directly to you should work too. What is it? A citizenship certificate and identity documentation. You pass city halls and the court's background checks, and you've accumulated enough citizen points. From this day onwards, you are a legal citizen of Nuova Bolsini and formally registered in the Truckers' Union Register of Drivers, and are entitled to all the rights stipulated in the new Urban Management Act. Haha, finally! You treated us like the salt soda a day too early, Ludmilla. Surprised? You're aware of your special circumstances. Still need to undergo regular oropathy checkups. If your infection worsens, we will reevaluate your treatment plan. The Truckers' Union holds a special position in the city. At first, it would have been quite difficult for you to pass the background checks. Irene actually came over to City Hall and Courthouse many times over this matter. She even made herself your guarantor, and many of your fellow drivers followed her and signed off your materials too. Ah, man, she should just stay here. She should just become a trucker. Would you believe it if she just becomes a trucker? I think that would have been a better life for her. Oh, don't look at me like that, Lyudmila. Just couldn't let you treat us to food and drink forever. Lyudmila? Look, no need to push her too hard. She's not the talkative sort. Why, when I got my certain documents, I was probably way more shocked than she is. I understand. According to our data, the uncle who took you in as a child was involved in a turf war, and his entire family was murdered. To be honest, everyone's got a story like that. After the founding of Nuova Bolsini, many Syracusans once under the yoke of the Familiae rushed over, obtaining new identities and breaking free of their influence. Crown Slayer trucker game when? Yeah, I know, right? Maybe they should. Maybe they should take notes from me. So we can have it. Many mafiosi have also broke free of their familiae in this manner. In this city, we all have the right to escape our pasts and embrace new lives. Congratulations, Lyudmila. How much HP, SP does that ego cost? It's hair class. So it's actually 25. Lyudmila silently stares at the certificate and documents in her hand. A chance encounter. Nah, I'm not a cultured man, but these words. Did you think they're about people like us? This is really a chance encounter between two sfortunati. Irene always says life will show how much it cares for people with bad luck. Just running a little bit late is all. God, I can't fucking read. So this is how life decides to repay the unfortunate. What's gotten into you, Ludmila? Summer shown up? No. He's been on break from yesterday evening up till now. Maybe he's picking out Carnivale presents for Guri. Don't make excuses for him, Ruggiero. I know what's going on with the two of you. I was riding alongside him last night. Talking about the car crash last night? That was a truck. My God. Based on the look on your face, he hasn't come back here. Know anywhere he might go? Think quick. It was supposed to be a delivery to the service station near dock number 3 last night. At times we will also head over to some abandoned warehouses under Venezia trucking. I've already checked them all. The scene of the crash was already cordoned off by the time I went back, and Summer and the truck were both gone. After that I searched the places you mentioned. Nothing. How could I have left him there? Damn it. I wasn't distracted by that wolf pup, maybe. Ludmila. I'll keep looking for him. This is the only place left. Ludmila stands between the shipping containers, looking out at the bustling port in front of her. Over the course of the entire day, she searched everywhere she could, but found nothing. She was once able to make her way through catastrophe-torn Chernobog with ease, and lead her team on precision strikes in the middle of a chaotic battlefield, yet now she could not locate even an ordinary truck driver. She feels like the target of some sick joke. An inkling of helplessness suddenly worms its way into her mind. Are you saying we're sending the floats off now? Yep, they're all assembled anyway. Send them all to the expansion plate, where the Carnivale parade is starting. I knew that. What I meant was, weren't we meant to send it off at night? That rainstorm pouring down all of a sudden earlier, remember? Not often we see such bad weather come by Nuova Volsini. Who the hell knows if it'll rain again later today? That's a dozen giant floats out in the move like we're talking about. If they ran into that kind of weather, we'd have to do traffic control. And I'd rather not have to deal with that headache. Disco Elysium? Oh my god. Yeah, I actually bought that game, but I have not played it. I was actually thinking of playing it on stream, but like, I don't know. It's not a lot of people, as usual. I suppose that makes sense. Mons, Brigati. Well, the rain stopped. Alright, you're going to be passing by a lot of places on the way. Remember to cover those floats with tarps. City Hall wants to keep their designs a mystery until the parade. Got it. I'll go call the boys over. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, it's one of those games. If Summer could go back the way he came and he wanted to hide a truck in this port this busy, don't tell me he... In a corner in Nuova Volsini's port, a dozen or so mobile cranes are hoisting up the giant tarpaulins, creating a labyrinth out of thin air, sealed away from the outside. Under the tarps, a dozen oddly shaped giant beasts sleep silently. Ere their resurrection at the Carnivale, this is their cemetery. Ludmila passes by them. She is not in the mood to investigate these strange constructs. She walks directly to the end of their procession and stops. There lies a great wolf. Vast amounts of imitation fur cover the truck underneath its frame. Its tail also conveniently droops down over the eye-catching dents and gouges of the truck's carriage. It bares its fangs in soundless snarl, guarding the secrets hidden below its body. She pulls open the door to the truck's container, She was greeted by a pile of black tires alongside. This is... What are you delivering for the Venezias? It's a batch of tires tonight. It's usually stuff for making vehicles, originium engines, steel, alloys, things like that. At times there's also frozen fins, frozen meat, booze, meds. Pretty common in other Syracusan cities. Goods the familia don't have to go through normal customs, so they save a lot on taxes. But here in Nova Volsini, dun dun dun, there's gonna be a reveal. Lyudmila pulls out her dagger, running it against the seam of the tire that she spotted just now. She slashes at the thick rubber, revealing what lies hidden within. Guns, staves, crossbow, even originium explosives. Summer, you idiot. Did you know you were transporting this kind of merchandise? His death is suddenly a lot more complicated than smuggling tires and crashing into acting mayor. Wait, someone's coming. Should be here somewhere. I'll take that side, Gambino. You look there. Veloce, veloce. Owner, did you ever think about how we're going to explain to Venezia Jr. when we picked up this trail? Assuming we do? And surely we can't just say Lappland told us. Actually, I'm more worried about the crazy Patsa even knew Sommer stashed his truck in the port. What the hell is she cooking up here? Forget about it! Man, try not to be stereotypical. No point in talking about the crap. Let's just get back to work. Wait, I think the policia's outside. Hide. Sir, it's me. It's Noemi. Have you found anything on your end? I don't drink coffee. It's too bitter. Come on, let's stay focused on the task at hand. I know the truck we're looking for is hidden around here somewhere. Get over here quickly. Right, the west side of the port, where the floats are being stored. Wait, the dock hands are starting to... Lyudmila hears the sound of cranes pulling away at the tarps, and the engine of the vehicle up ahead starting up. Both the mafiosi and the police are close by. This float, its secret, Summer, and the truck's driver's new lives are about to be exposed to the light of the day. Bliat! Lyudmila's hand brushes past her side, and she feels a damp spot in her pocket. It's a document she folded up and stuffed in there, proof that she is now one of those idiots. They must have gotten soaked in the rain as she ran to the port. She didn't have time to stash them away in her tent when she left camp. Feeling the autumn rain again, she snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and she's getting cold, she thinks. It would be great if she could warm herself up by the fire right now. Look at this bonfire here among the snow, friend. Once it could ignite the anger of the infected, it could spark the dream of reunion. It could set all of Ursus ablaze. But now all it does is keep us warm. Of course. Yeah, you're a fast one. Cousin Keith tried to make the hugest firework. Yeah, what happened next? What happened to Cousin Keith? Did he live to tell the tale? 3rd degree burns? Okay, understandable. First, learn how to light a fire. Burn down this house and everything in it, so that nobody can find us. Fire hides everything, Lyudmila. Hell yeah, fire hides everything apparently. Lyudmila stands in the shadow not too far away, silently watching the blaze lick away the carriage. It rises, engulfing the entirety of the Great Wolf. Fire can ignite anger, it can spark a dream, it can also bury everything in ash. And her own smoke can help conceal the fire. Before anyone else catches on, she can let it build into a towering inferno, inextinguishable. I'm one ragazza sfortunata.
ドクターの指揮素晴らしかったですね。
No, not yet, actually. I was actually thinking of shading it.
お互い馴染みのある名前だろうし、
That's why.
このままで
Yeah, Crown
お
Slayer.
前もこの名の持つ真の意味を理解することになるかもしれないな。
Man, can I actually E2 her? Oh. Na 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 na. Yeah, I never got Crown Slayer because I started late. I actually started playing only after the Masses Travels started. That's why. I only started playing last October. It's only been 7 months since I actually started with Arknights. Kingslayer.
カタパルト着任です。
Hospital, unfortunately. That's understandable. Yeah, I know, right? You thought that I was a year 1 player? Nah, I'm not.
私は都市水道線
I'm not a year 1 player. That's why you can see most of the stuff that I have right now is just yeah. It's mostly the new ones. Oh, Matoy Maru! R.I.P. I can just get, yeah. Boom.
以前の作戦の録画、私が映っているのもあるか。
That's fine.
それならもう一回、今度は失敗しないからな。
Ah, dang it. Why the fuck do we not have some? Huh? Do we not have any of these? Are you serious?
「皆さん、世界を平和にするために頑張りましょう。」 Ottima decisione.
I've an event store for dirt cheap. Oops. Also, you may or may not want to level her potential since you will get him free at some point once they do restoration record for this event.
Dovrei fare molto di meglio.
Nah, sorry, I understand. I understand what you're trying to talk about. It's just that I like feigning ignorance. Because sometimes when I'm bored, I rage bait people for fun. I think it's gonna bite my ass someday. Right. Where? Yeah.
戦える人は私と一緒に敵の足止めを。
Event store? Right. I forgot her. Man. Lappland just telling you immediately to wear a clown outfit. Because you're a fucking clown. I love Lappland. Right, there you go. You know, there was actually like a Left 4 Dead, like a Left 4 Dead 1 analog horror thing Kinda for gore.
分かったからこういう形式ばったものは結構だ勲章以前の作戦の録画
Oh, I don't have the. Oh, wow, I actually don't have money. Amazing.
もう一回だ今度は失敗しないからな
I'm just gonna level her up, like, off stream. I don't think it's a requirement anyway that you guys see that I'm leveling her up or something. It is. I just need to build how many? 4, right? I need to build 4 chips. 4 specialists. Oh my fucking lord. Okay, there it is. No. Oh wait, am I dumb? Stupid. This is the freaking supporter one. It's really getting to me. There you go. We can actually make it. We can actually make it. Okay, now I can just make the metals again. There you go. Got her skin. It's not the best skin. I like her OG skin more. Oh shit, where am I gonna okay, wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this then. I'm just gonna spend it here. Oh, I'm stupid. That's not the one that I want. Lappland wearing pants. Yeah, I just obliterated my LMDs again. Actually, I'm not even sure why I wanna level up Ground Slayer because I don't think I need her anyway. Maybe I do. I just am not sure where I'm gonna use her. Honestly, I kinda wish I had Lappland. No, not. I'm gonna have like Texas. If I had Texas Omertosa, would have wanted that instead. Texas. For CC. Contingency contract? Really? She's good for that?
Ecco un costume di carnevale. Indossalo.
Just gonna do this so that I can fully once you get to chapter 16 you'll be glad. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a long time, by the way. I'm actually gonna be surprised if I'm gonna be surprised if I finish chapter 16 by this year. I probably would. My goal is to finish chapter 6. My goal is to finish at least the Arknights main story by before my 1-year anniversary as an Arknights player. Yeah, that's gonna be my goal. And her S1 is a nuke with... Oh, I see. So it's like, yeah, right? That's how you play fast redeploy. She just goes in and then goes out. Like you just retreat her.
Ti stai aspettando? Sta per calare il sipario!
L'ombre qui gît à vos pieds.
何いずれ浄土を踏み荒らせしことを悔い
Man, I really think that Pramanix altar, her attack is actually pretty strong. Her S2 is so good.
を疑わずして深みに陥りけ
一番危険な戦場はどこだ？月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。お前に用はない。失せろ。
I think I'm good tonight. I'm good for tonight. I'm like kind of sleepy. I'm a bit sleepy. It's 3 a.m. The witching hour. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys still being here for an Arknight stream. Tomorrow we're gonna go for a Darkest Dungeon, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a Darkest Dungeon stream. So I hope you guys are there. If you guys wanna watch me mob, because I'm doing the Stygian, the Stygian difficulty, Blood Moon difficulty. So I really hope that you guys are gonna be there. But probably by Friday or Thursday, yeah, I'm actually thinking of doing Slay the Spire too, because I have recently obtained a copy of it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys again. But for now, for me, it's me. Bye bye. It's okay. Thank you, Darkstar. Probably gonna be co-op. I don't know.